This is going to be short, so don't be too afraid.
Teleprompter? You need a teleprompter.
No teleprompter. Merci. Thank you for that very nice introduction. And of course, Denise, thank you for being a very nice mistress of ceremony. I appreciate both of you. First of all, I want to thank the members of the host committee who invited you to this event. Denise Wallace, Michelle Esteves, Camille Gethin, Wally Lord, Carlos Alberto Montaner, Manti Sabates, Carlos Saladrigas, Jim Stewart, Mercedes Tural, Raúl Valdez Faulis, and Reverend Marcos Antonio Ramos. I truly appreciate your willingness to host this event. I also want you to meet my very competent campaign advisor, Joaquin Perez. I think he's not here because he had to pick his wife up at the airport, and I'm afraid that he hasn't arrived. But Joaquin Perez is the one that is organizing my campaign. Joaquin has a tremendous amount of experience, not only in this country, but also in Mexico and Venezuela and other places. So I'm in good hands for whatever it might be worth to you. I want you to meet my campaign manager, Agnes Poveda. Agnes, there she is in the back. My campaign mobilization manager, Angel Rodriguez. Angel, right there in the back. Our treasurer, Enrique Sosa, right here. And our deputy treasurer, Marisa Rodriguez. Marisa. Where are you, Marisa? Oh, right here. All of them will play a crucial part in this campaign, and I truly appreciate their cooperation. They have been wonderful so far. I am here to confirm to you that I'm planning to run for member of the Miami-Dade School Board in District 6. A number of my good friends, they thought that the fact that I was planning to run for the school board was a mistake because you have been retired and you're having a good time, you're traveling and so on and so forth. Why are you getting involved in something as complicated as running a campaign for a school board? But my friends don't know my passion for education, and they don't know either that I am committed to this community and that I want to serve this community. To me, this is very important. Since I came to the United States in April of 1962 with 59 other wounded prisoners after the Bay of Pigs invasion, I have been involved in public service. I was a social worker with the Cuban Refugee Assistance Program for 2 years before I accepted a scholarship to attend Kansas State Teachers College in Emporia, Kansas, to become a Spanish teacher. Once I was certified after a number of courses, I taught in public high schools in Nebraska and Kansas for 2 years, and then for 33 years at 2 universities. I taught for 2 years at Appalachian State University in North Carolina, in Boone, North Carolina, and for 31 years at East Tennessee State University in Johnson City, Tennessee. I have been chair of a foreign language department for 20 years, and I have directed summer programs abroad in Mexico, Spain, Costa Rica, Ecuador. Teaching has been a truly surprising and wonderful experience for me. And I have truly enjoyed this profession that I never thought I would have had I stayed in Cuba, because I had worked to become a lawyer, and that's what the profession that I would have pursued had I stayed in Cuba. So teacher was an accidental profession for me, but a very, very rewarding profession. My 2 children and my 3 grandchildren have always attended public school and public universities. My daughter, Elena, is presently a public high school Spanish teacher in Tennessee, in Kingsport, Tennessee. I thus know very well the importance of a good public education in the United States. And thus is my interest to try to improve what we have here in Dade County. I am running because I believe that my experience can make an important contribution to the Miami-Dade County school system. I am running because I am worried about the way that our school budget will spend in the next few years, given the cuts that no doubt we're going to have in our educational system. I am running because I want to be sure that in the budget, the priority will always be first, the students, and second, the classroom teachers. I am running because it bothers me that Hispanics and African American students continue to lag behind in our educational system. And I believe that we can find ways to improve this situation. I am running because it bothers me that in spite of all the money that we pour into education, our students do not test as well as students from countries like India, Singapore, Japan, and South Korea. Even though those countries spend much less in proportion in education than we do in this country. So we are not doing a good job with our money. I am running because I want to set policies that make our schools safer so that students have a better environment in which they will be able to learn. And last, I am running because I think we have lost some of our basic values. And as an educator, I believe we must take the leadership in teaching tolerance and the respect for the opinions of others. There are only 7 months left in this campaign, and I'm going to need all the help that I can get from all of you in order to get elected. They say that I'm going to have 2 or 3 other candidates that are going to be running against me. I welcome them. But if you have the time, I urge you to get involved in my campaign. There are volunteers forms available at the entrance. In the next 2 weeks, we need to complete